Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Backyard Baseball 2001. The re-release has come out today. It's classic. This is the one that I remember the most. I played the heck out of this game and backyard football and all of that. So this is exciting for me, to say the least. So we're gonna be streaming. Yo, Saturday Nation, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. So let's just go right into it. So I mean, this re-release today, we're gonna go to spectator mode, hard mode, I guess, errors, blah 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 blah. And I guess let's do Parks Department number 2. Yo, Uzbekistan, welcome in. There we go. We got the LA Dodgers versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right, we're doing actual sports betting here. Let's go. This is a game you could actually bet on for the most part. So let me get the betting going here. And then delete that one. So, winner? Yo, Saturday Nation with the $2 donation. Thank you so much, dude. Did you eat your veggies? I absolutely have. Thank you so much. Welcome in. How are you today? How are you doing today? Hopefully my alerts pop up. If not, we'll have to just replay it. Okay. Dodgers, which is Dodgers, and add that, and then we've got D-back, which is the donation jump scare for sure. All right, add that, confirm, and the betting is open. Why did the alert not play? That's the question. Is it because I was... Here, let me... YouTube... I know it's gonna work. It worked that time. What the hell? Let me go to recent events. There it is. There it is. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you again for that donation. Here we are. I'm sorry that I have not been playing the game at all here, but we out here. And let me go back to the betting here. Okay, let's just send it. Oh, there's actually a loading screen?
Watch this.
All right, we got Lisa up. We got Lisa versus Amir. It's like the same game, but I love it. Oh, and she goes for the strike, and you can actually see where the ball is landing now. Incredible, incredible. Yeah, I like that there. All right, fastball down this upper right-hand corner. Oh, baby, I just completely knocked off my pop filter. And there it is. That's the first broken ladder of the day. And the count is 1-2. The game seems to run a little bit better. 2001, so this came out 4 years after. That's painted on the bottom left-hand corner. And that is a slow roller to first, and Billie Jean gets the out. Oh, look, they're 3D, dude. They are 3D. Oh, this Raul Mondesi. Here we go. Broseph, what's up? This is CPU. They say, what's up, I'm at work, I can't play, but I can watch LOL, can't wait to play it when I get off work. I know, it's so exciting. Dude, we got the MLB players, and they have the majority of them besides a couple of them. So this is gonna be awesome. I'm super excited. I don't remember who Raul Mondesi is, but dude sucks. Get out of here, and he strikes out swinging. Amir Khan is currently still has a no-hitter, but it's only the first inning. So this is spectator mode. We got Mark McGwire, dude. Mark McGwire, also known as one of the main recipients of the steroid era. Amir drops it. Is Mark McGwire gonna make it to first off a dribbler? Infield single, baby. So Mark McGwire got caught using steroids, and he admitted it too, but he was part of the famous home run chase in 1998 with Sammy Sosa, who also got caught using PEDs. Pretty based. The late 90s and early 2000s were the most based baseball era. You know, it's kind of a pun, mostly because you know, they use bases in the game. But yeah, and the count is 0-1, and that is swung on, hit to the third baseman, and is going to be probably thrown out. Actually, that is a out at second, and that's going to end the inning here. Nobody scores. The Dodgers go down in order, or not in order. That's actually a lie. The Diamondbacks are now up. All right. We got Derek Jeter and Mike Piazza. We got the New York combo, baby. Also, Mike Piazza is extremely famous for hitting a dinger, I think, to walk off somebody the first game in New York after 9/11. Extremely cool moment for the MLB. I don't... Oh, and we've got Randy fucking Johnson on the mound. Jeez, this is getting greasy, boys. Randy Johnson, famous D-backs picture, too. That's actually hilarious. Can I remove my own super chat from chat? Sure. I could do that. Oh, wait, I guess it won't go away. Oh, there it is. Now it's gone. Oh, and even as a child, Randy Johnson is just painting corners. Get the robo-umps. Get the robo-umps. This guy sucks. Oh, and the strikeout. And the strikeout. But it's the captain, Derek motherfucking Jeter. Famous for being one of the best players of all time in baseball. Painting corners, call him Bob Ross. And that's hit to the shortstop, thrown at it first. Derek Jeter's got some speed on him. He's got some speed on him. And we got Mike Piazza. That is amazing. Oh, God. Are there any Cubs in this game? I can't remember. But Mike Piazza steps up to bat with 2 outs. I mean, Randy Johnson versus Mike Piazza is a real, actual matchup. And that is just catches the outside corner on the inside.
Watch it.
Yeah, dude. This game, it's so good. Oh, he was a bully. He was a bully. In the way that he would punish the baseball. What up, base? Okay, sorry. Randy Johnson just looks like a nice guy. That's way inside. Good eye on Mike Piazza here, and the count is 2-1 with 2 outs. Nobody on. Sammy Sosa isn't. Oh, is that gone? Oh no, that's just a deep fly ball. Randy Johnson gets out of it, but that's hard contact. That's just hard contact. That's amazing. So coming up, we've got Ashley Weber. Oh, I forgot to close the bets. You just do exclamation point bet, exclamation point either Dodgers or D-backs, and you put your number total. I'll give you all to the end of this inning. Forgot to close the betting. But Ashley Weber swings at the first pitch and fouls it back.
Look over here.
And that is a small pop fly. Is Mike gonna get this? Mike's got this. Mike's got this. Oh, did Amir catch that? Let's go. D-backs minus 240 on FanDuel. That's amazing. I do remember the witch baseballs. All right, and that is a bouncing ball. It goes right past Derek Jeter. I've never seen Derek Jeter do that. Oh, okay, and they actually have okay base running. Thank you for the like, whoever liked the stream. All right, Ivan Rodriguez is up to bat. Oh, the little animation on his hands make me kind of uncomfortable. And also the fact that the baseball is like 3D, but everything else in this screen is 2D. God, I love like the early 2000s aesthetic. Oh, and that is hit softly to Derek Jeter, and he runs into Keisha, and that is gonna land foul. Derek Jeter, you suck. You're a bum, and Ashley is gonna go for a home. Is that gonna be an RBI? And it is. The Dodgers score. Hell yeah, Self. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Also, thank you for the like. Randy Johnson. How many dingers did Randy Johnson hit IRL? What are Randy Johnson's real batting stats as a pitcher? Let's look this up. Randy Johnson batting stats. I know, Jeter being a liability on defense is crazy, dude. Okay, so in his life, so Randy Johnson's a Hall of Fame pitcher for those that don't know. He's one of the best ever. He pitched into his like mid-40s, I think. Won a World Series with the D-backs in 2001, which is the year that this game came out. So that's crazy. He bats 125. He had 3 home runs and 53 RBIs. For a pitcher, the dude kind of raked. Like, 3 home runs is not that much, but like 53 RBIs. And he strikes out. I was just talking you up, Randy. What are you doing, Randy? Anyway, the Dodgers. Oh wait, Randy Johnson's on the Dodgers. Well, he's not on the D-backs, excuse me. Oh, this is cursed then. This is actually cursed. But Keisha known for her power, and the Dodgers only get one on kind of a messed up thing. And Randy Johnson knocks it down, but Keisha's gonna make it home, make it to first. A good defensive play that could have been extra bases, or it could have been caught by Lisa. Unknown. Nobody knows. All right, Andy Frazier batting from the right side of the batter's box. The center fielder is 0 for 2, 0 for nothing today, excuse me. And she swings at the first offering, pops it up. This is an easy catch for Mike Piazza. Mike Piazza does not catch the ball, and it drops innocently. It drops right in front of plate, and Keisha moves up the second, and Annie is now on first. We've got 2 on and no outs. Mike Piazza, I think that's the second ball in a row.
Oh.
What do you... I think that's the second ball in the row. That's crazy. All right, Billie Jean Blackwood comes up the bat. It is an all-time quote. I'm gonna hit a touchdown. It's also pretty all-time too. All right, Billie Jean Blackwood up at the plate, and the first pitch is a strike. Beautiful corner painted. Call Randy Johnson, Bob Ross. Also, Randy Johnson, I know he's a good pitcher, but he's kind of getting screwed by his defense, specifically Mike Piazza. Big swing and a miss, and the double steal. Keisha's gonna get thrown out at, he's gonna be out on third. I don't know why you steal there. Why do you do a double steal of anything, really? And Andy Frazier moves up the second. You're already in scoring position. You know what I mean? And Randy Johnson just misses outside. Man, errors on the base paths will kill you in this game.
Let's see some action.
All right, Billie Jean Blackwood and swings, and this is gonna barely leave the infield. Lisa's gonna stay, but Billie Jean is gonna get thrown out at first. Actual good base running from Annie Frazier there. Usually they just kind of leave. All right, we got Amir Khan up at the plate. The pitcher's got a tiny strike zone. Oh my God. Ooh, that was like, what, 110 mile an hour breaking ball? Dude is actually throwing fire. Look at the action on that thing. God damn. Only if we could have replays. Big swing and a miss. Web jam, dude. Will Randy Johnson get out of this inning without surrendering any runs, despite the fact... Oh, bullshit, that hit the corner. Dude, I would be so bad at, like, actually doing this with, like, real baseball games. I would say, well, that's bullshit, and just immediately, like, get kicked off the air, you know? And also, that one definitely hit the top of the box. I'm calling horse shit, brother. I'm calling horse shit. And wow, Amir Khan has got a good eye. I mean, we got a full count here. Randy, are you going to walk Amir here? The payoff pitch is a heater straight down the center. Randy Johnson gives up a meatball. Is that going to get caught in the outfield? It's dropped. It's dropped by one of the Weber sisters, and Annie's going to come home. Should have been out of this inning, but Randy Johnson gets screwed again by his defense. What is going on? Crazy. All right, the next hitter is Sean Green.
Yes.
He just said something, but it didn't make any noise. Sean Green, did he get canceled? Am I not allowed to hear him because he got canceled for something? I don't know. All right. So 0-1 count, 1-1 game. We're having actually a pretty good game here. Ooh, 2-0 the count. Randy's kind of unraveling here. Is he going to get pulled? Also, where's my GOAT, Ernie Banks, also known as the best pitcher? You think Pablo's the GOAT? Nah, fam, it's Ernie Banks. 0-3 the count. And Sean Green has actually closed his stance a little bit. Is he going for an infield hit? Why would you not open your stance and go for the dinger? You got the green light. Oh, and solid contact straight up the middle, and that is going to be a line out to second. And Randy gets out of it with only giving up 1 run, which is not even his fault. Yeah, that's an error. That's an unearned run. That is unearned. It's the legend Cal Ripken Jr. Dude, literally American hero. It looks like I have no eyes. I don't have any eyes, actually. I'm watching this and casting this game from Sonar. Every single time I speak, sound waves bounce off the screen. I can read the pixels. Don't ask about the science. We watching baseball today. We ain't doing the thinking. Thinking's for school. We ain't here to play school. We're here to watch baseball. And that's a big swing and a miss. And Cal Ripken Jr. is 2-2. 2-2 the count, I mean. Oh, baby. Oh, what a heater. Whoa, holy, that was zooming. Full count. And here's the pitch. And it is a strikeout. Cal Ripken Jr. strikes out. You could play a million games in a row, brother. Doesn't mean that you ain't gonna swing. You gotta still swing. All right, Lisa Crockett, 0 for 1 today. I think she just had a simple ground out. I cannot remember. And here's the pitch, and that is a strike-a-rooney. Strike-a-rooney. Dirty. And the bunt up the third base line, that's actually gonna stay fair. And that is a perfect bunt. That is clinical. Clinical. All right, Raul Mendesi, excuse me, I can't talk today, is now up to bat with 1 on and 1 out. And another bunt. My voice just cracked. Why is bro named Amir Khan? Because that's his name. This is a children's game. They got all the diversity. We love diversity here. Oh, is my, oh, it is. Let me move that. Oops. Just move myself to, like, I don't know. Maybe here? Sorry, everybody, quick intermission. There we go. Sorry about that. Back-to-back bunts is crazy, yeah. I mean, the fact that they both, like, back-to-back bunts, and the fact that they both reach safely is nuts. Also, Mark McGuire with the heater down the center of the diamond there, and he decides to, because they threw home, but that doesn't have enough juice, and that's going to be a base clearing double for Mark McGuire. Give him the 2 ribbies. He hasn't hit a dinger yet, but you know what? That's still slugging, baby. And here comes Larry Walker, who seems to have a giant indent on his head somehow. Something's wrong with his head. He's got like a -5 head. Also, I forgot to say that Sean Green is now pitching, by the way. Pulling your starting pitcher is 2 innings in, usually is not a good sign. Unless you're doing what some MLB teams now. Unless you're doing what some MLB teams are doing, where you start a relief pitcher to get, because if your starting pitcher doesn't do well in like the first inning, usually you put in somebody to get 6 outs or 3 outs. That's like a crazy strategy. I mean, I don't know if that's not necessarily new, but it's just kind of crazy. Ooh, what was that? Why did I just go like New Orleans Jazz member, like trombonist? What are you doing, Mike? Why did you leave the base? What's with these kids saying here, batter, batter, batter?
Okay, I'm just gonna keep my eye on the ball and knock the cover off of it.
They do be just saying that. All right.
Hey, batter, batter, batter,
That was
batter,
crazy.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Come on.
That was just crazy, constant. All right, Stephanie Morgan, if that stays fair, that's gonna be just foul.
Yes, yes.
That would have been a good double.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
All right,
batter,
Stephanie
batter.
Morgan, not a actual MLB player. I'm surprised. Ooh, big swing and a miss. Randy Johnson just fooled Stephanie Morgan. She is only 10 years old or so it's not that hard. But okay, and that's gonna go foul. I thought for sure that was gonna stay in. Well, speaking about baseball, the Cubs are playing the Twins today. I can't watch it because it's blacked out for me for some reason. And so I'm doing this. But yeah, that's a strikeout. Randy Johnson continues just to strike out fools like crazy. Randy Johnson doesn't give a hoot about whether or not you want to have fun. Randy Johnson wants to strike your ass out, so he can murder a bird. Have you all seen the video of the guy of Randy Johnson killing a bird?
Batter, 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 batter.
It's insane.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Come on.
He throws a pitch and a bird does the whole entire get down, Mr. President. I cannot believe they've reached up. I guess how you beat Randy Johnson is you just bunt to the third base line. All right, Derek. I like how Derek Jeter's the only voice that works for the pro kids. And that's actually really funny. Yeah, Derek Jeter, you suck. You suck. Why does the ball not declare a ball nation? Is it stupid? Oh, Derek Jeter hits a screamer and it's stuck under the fence. Is that a ground rule double? Oh, Sand.
That's okay. It's only a game. Come on.
I thought she just did she just disappear for a second? I think so. All right, Mike Piazza, you've also kind of just been terrible on defense. So
I am gonna cream this ball, dude.
Oh, cool. Sick. All right, Mike.
Concentrating.
Oh my God. I've never seen Randy Johnson get hit around like this, and that's gonna hit the scoreboard. And oh, that's it. That's fair?
That's my sister. All right, man.
What is that? You're hitting the scoreboard zone. What are we playing in Fenway? Is this Fenway? Bullshit. Christian Chairman Ball formed the ball Soviet dictatorship of the ball. That's funny. And Keisha's also... Oh, okay, they got the advancing runner out. Now we're 3-3. This game's looking real good, actually. Surprising. All right, Annie. What can you do?
I'm looking for a kind hit here, pitcher.
And the pitch. Ooh, solid strike. Solid strike, brother.
Try concentrating. We
All
want
right.
a batter, not a broken ladder. Okay, batter.
Oh, the crazy ball. What's the lore? What's the lore why we are playing forever and are in the middle of nowhere?
Hey, better hit.
The game only goes to 6 innings, so it's not forever. Oh, and the throw out? They dropped the ball. Never mind. And we're playing in the middle of nowhere because, well, the story goes is that Kevin Costner is a farmer who's kind of on the edge. He's on the edge of financial bankruptcy. And one day when he's working in his field, he hears the voice of God. He hears the voice of God, and God says, if you build it, he will come. Nobody knows what he's talking about, and so what he does is he murders his cornfield and makes a baseball diamond. And that now, you're thinking, what does this have to do with him being broke? Well, he enslaved the children, and now, you know, he makes people pay to watch him. Like, you can't see the audience, they're behind the plate, but like, these kids they're not getting paid. None of this is not free labor. This is slavery. And so that's why we're playing in the middle of nowhere. Kevin Costner heard the voice of God. Yap real before GTA 6.
Rock on.
Why do people say yap so much nowadays? I mean, I do be yapping today, but people be saying yap a lot. Oh, belted to center. That's a long, and it's going. Oh, it caught right on the track. Wow. I thought for sure that was gone. We have not gotten a home run yet. Will we see our first home run this game? I mean, it is 3-3. It is a close game. 1 on, 1 out. And swung on. Derek Jeter, you suck. I never thought I would say Derek Jeter is the worst part of this team while playing shortstop, but goddamn does Derek Jeter suck ass. All right, Randy, you tall mother licka. We need you to hit some dingers right now. You need to earn your keep on the team. Ooh, big miss. Oh no, he got a piece of that. He fouled it back. Come on, Randy. Warning track power. Dude, this guy's got hitting onto Waveland power. Randy Johnson guaranteed hits just a screamer to right field. Damn it. Randy, what did I tell you about striking out? You don't get to eat. I'm sorry, that's on you. That's on you, brother. All right, Billie Jean Blackwood up to bat. 0 for 1 today. Randy has 3 punch outs so far and has only thrown 38 pitches. Pretty impressive for Sir Randy Johnson. Which, if you think about it, his name really just means Dick. And I want y'all to realize I said that out loud. You're getting into the lore too much. Hell yeah, dude. We love our early viewers. All right, Amir up to bat. The music gets a little bit crushed. It's a little bit crushed every once in a while. Her pants are big, her hair is thick, her neck is shorter than Mario's. Yeah, that's just what kids look like in the 90s, or I guess early 2000s. Oh, and that is gonna be a long single. Sydney or Ashley cannot catch a ball worth anything. I mean, granted, it was down at her legs, at her feet, so hard to catch. But that's another error. Randy Johnson is kind of getting screwed here again. But he's good enough to pitch around it. He's only given up 3. Oh, and it goes foul. And it goes barely foul. God damn it. That was almost just a Sean Green dinger, dude. Oh, a little early, and he pops it up in the infield. Randy should be able to make that play. Catches it, and that's the second out of the inning. Damn. Man, Randy Johnson's character model kind of runs like a goober, huh? You really do be going like stick bug mode. Like, y'all ever watch stick bugs walk? kind of going on an angle
As you can
like a
tell,
45-degree
I've modeled my stance
angle.
off the great Babe Ruth.
Yes, yes, yes.
Swing!
So,
Hey, better. Swing!
ooh, and that's gonna get down. That's gonna go all the way to the corner,
Right.
and Amir is gonna get,
Let's win one for
brother.
Snappy. Good job.
If you can't make it between first and second,
Ooh.
and the ball hits the outfield wall,
Ooh.
that's on you. Oh, I forgot to close the betting. Whoops. That's crazy. All right, Cal. Cal, you show us why you're in the Hall of Fame, please.
Heads up, dude.
All right, never mind. Never mind. Big miss.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Or, I mean, just a ball. It was a good pitch. I think it was probably in the zone, but oh, that's definitely in the zone. And there it is. That is a swing and a miss. Strike one. I do have mods. I have Dorkax, Orange Guy when he shows up, and Drew are all mods. Lisa Crockett here. She's 1 for 2 with a single.
Swing better. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Watch out, Batman. Here comes the Joker. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. We want a batter.
Drew Durnall's a mod. That'd be crazy. If Drew...
We want a batter.
All right.
Not a
Using witch magic. If Drew Durnall, or Durnell, whatever, however you pronounce that guy's name, if he ever recognized that our channel existed, that would be nuts. I remember watching a bunch of his videos before, but that would be kind of nutty.
Easy out.
All right, 2-1 the count, 1 out, no on. All right, and that is what we call the Diglett ball. It uses dig. You miss your first attack, and it's super effective against electric types. Lisa Crockett puts a charge to one, goes about a mile up in the air, and Reese runs into Derek Jeter, and that's just a long fly out right there. All right, Raul. Come on, Raul. Ooh, and bro is literally, brain is on like a 1500 ping.
Yo, look over here.
Swinging at nothing. And a bunt straight to the pitcher. This should be an out, but Raul runs so fast. Oh my God. Brother, how did you John Lester that ball? You are a pitcher. How can you not throw the first base? All right, Mark McGuire. He's... Mark McGuire currently is on cycle watch. He's hit a single and a double. If he can get a dinger and a triple, which are admittedly the hardest ones to get, but I think the triple is technically the hardest one to get. Oh my God, that is long gone. Get out the tape measure, baby. Mark McGuire is a triple short of hitting for the cycle. That is a home run for Mark McGuire. Check him. Check him for PEDs. He's juicing, even as a kid. I don't know what that means as a kid, but I feel bad for him. Read this. Read, is this chat?
No.
What?
Dude.
Chat, this is real. Real is this chat. Brother, you just kind of hurt my brain there. And I'm trying to talk about baseball. And again, what's with all the bunting, brother?
A superb play, yo.
All right, LA gets 2 runs off of a Mark McGuire home run to dead center. Not dead center, but like left center. And the D-backs need to get some runs. Otherwise, this game is GG. However, Randy Johnson's been pitching very well, apart from the 3 runs. Although you could probably make the argument here that those are probably unearned runs, so they're not going to go against him. We want some cats eating you, not baseball.
Not a broken ladder.
What do you mean some cats eating me? All right, Saturn Nation, have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching.
Batter, not a broken ladder. Come on. Right, constant.
And the swing and a miss. R.I.P.
Yo. Yeah.
And the count is 0-2.
Hey there.
How do you suppose you'd get enough cats, or a cat large enough to consume me, an adult man? Like, whoa, let's talk about this logistically, right? You don't know where I live. There are not that many very accessible cat species that are large enough to eat me. And third, even if you were able to find where I lived,
So watch out.
and you were able to procure such a cat, I don't know if you would have the money to be able to do so. 'Cause, like, you know how expensive it is to just, like, get, like, to board an animal for that long and then move it across whatever country? Like, that's crazy. That's more money than I could probably afford. If I even, like, you know, shook out my piggy bank. Oh, also, by the way, Derek Jeter just bunted again and got on base again because of a bunt. I mean, Randy Johnson's given up. Oh, and the steal attempt? That was, what a waste. What a waste of a good base runner. You don't run on Mike Piazza. Or on whoever the catcher is. Mike Piazza puts a good amount of power into that one, but is going to get caught in the outfield, and that is the 5th inning. The Diamondbacks do not score, and the Dodgers are currently up by 2 runs. The score is 5-3. And to lead off the inning, we have Ashley Weber. Why did they say what? Man? I don't know what you're saying here. And Derek Jeter catches the lazy pop out to short here. All right, up to bat is Sydney Weber now. And she looks at a ball.
Keep your eye on the ball, okay?
She looks at a ball. And the pitch. And again, another ball. That one may have painted the corner. Well, maybe not. Maybe it has to be able to see it, like, in the actual, like, thing here. But hard telling. Hard telling, not knowing, as they say. All right, 2-1 the count. Sean Green's kind of came in and steadied the ship here. And the pitch, and that is a soft liner to short. Derek Jeter's gonna miss again. Derek Jeter, you are the worst, like, fielder I think I've ever seen. What the hell, man? Like, I know that you grew up to be, like, one of the best baseball players of all time, but, like, you need to think about a different career choice. Like, you could be an accountant. They make a lot of money. And that's going to be a double for Yvonne. Oh, I thought he just tried to steal. Oh, they're not going to steal. All right, Randy, 2 strikeouts. Come on, bring him home. Bring him home. Power risk. This is a big hitter right here. Oh, and it's just foul down the left field line. Ugh. That would have been incredible if he was just slightly too early on that. And the power. The fastball down the center. Crazy.
Yo, look over here.
And that is a painted, just catching the outside edge. Corner, painted. That's a strikeout for Sean Green right there. All right. Man, okay. Sean Green kind of getting snazzy with it. Kind of getting snazzy with it right now. Someone's,
Yo, look over here.
Someone's messages keep on getting deleted. Oh,
Come on.
big strike.
We want a batter.
Oh, that's why, because my chat broke in the other
Come on, let's
window.
see what you got, batter.
That's cool.
Hey, batter.
Another ball.
Play flat, like someone from Colorado.
Another ball. Why did YouTube chat have to die? Oh, fouled back. All right, there we go. We back.
Heads up, dude.
All right.
Swing better.
You are still alive? Hell yeah. I'm so glad you are. I'm so glad y'all are here too. Thank you so much for watching. I do love streaming these games. Oh, and he walked him. After a pretty good battle, that's a walk. The Diamondbacks need to be careful here. A 2-run deficit is crazy to come back from, especially in the very end of the game. But it's possible. But you know, 3 or 4 runs. The more runs, it gets more and more difficult. Ooh, big swing and a miss. It is bases loaded with 2 outs. Will we see a grand salami here from Lisa Crockett?
What's up, Doc?
That is 2 strikes and 2 outs. And that is a ball. Counting 1 and 2. The excitement is palpable in the stadium. Come on. And here's the pitch. It is a diglet ball, and there it is. Lisa Crockett strikes out. Sean Green gets out of the jam without giving up any runs. Very, very big inning. Now, can the D-backs get some runs? Also, that means that we're not going to get a Mark McGuire cycle, by the way. Mark McGuire. I keep on saying Mike McGuire because Mike Piazza is on the team. Is in the game too. Brain is bad. All right, Keisha Phillips 2 for 2 today. Randy Johnson is going for the. Oh! I thought that was yard. I thought that was going yard. That would have been huge, but it's just a long fly out on the warning track. Come on, Annie. Annie, we need you to get on base. But that's 1 out for Randy Johnson. He's going for the complete game. Slow dribbler to the pitcher. Randy Johnson scoops, throws it to first, and that is an out. The D-backs are down to their final out. And here comes Billie Jean Blackwood. You mean Markiplier? Ooh, Markiplier. Also, shout out to Markiplier. Never watched his videos, but, you know, shout out, I guess. That's a big swing, and that is going to the third base line. He falls down as he throws it, and he has gotten no throwing power, or he misses, and that's a base runner right now. That is a base runner. There is still life for the D-backs. The D-backs have 1 on, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. They are down to their last out. Can they complete the rally? And Amir Khan looks at a ball. Count 1-0. Randy Johnson is getting towards his upper end of his pitch count. He's got to start getting tired here. And Amir Khan does not swing at that offering, and the count is 1-1. This is as close as it can get. Can we see a comeback here? Oh, and Amir Khan hits a grounder. It is going. Oh, it's gonna hit the.
All right.
That is going to hit the outfield wall, and Amir Khan has reached base. He represents the tying run with the pitcher due up. Now, a competent manager would get a pinch hitter here.
Come on. Hey.
You would. Sean Green no longer needs to pitch.
Ooh. Miss it.
Get the pinch hitter. Where's the DH? And this is obviously in the NL here. It is in the NL. These are 2 NL teams. You need to get a pinch hitter here. All right, 2-0. Oh man. Come on. The count 2-0. Sean Green, if you can get on base here, that's the Oh, and he swings and misses. 2-1.
Hey, batter. Sue's untied.
What is gonna happen? I am glued right now. And he swings, and Randy Johnson snatches out of the air to end the inning, and the Dodgers win the first game with a score of 5-3. There we go. Thank you for y'all watching that game. Hope you enjoyed, and if you are enjoying, make sure to like, comments, and subscribe. We're trying to get to 2,000 by the end of the year. So yeah. Let's go to... Well, Playground Commons is pretty iconic, isn't it? Let's go to Ekman Acres because that's where the best game we had was. All right. We got the old Anaheim Angels versus the Red Bombers. All right. Let's do Angels. Angels. And then we've got Red. And we've got Red. Add, confirm, start bet. Here we go. Let's play ball. All right, if you would like to get in on who you think is going to win, enter exclamation point bet space exclamation point Angels or Red and your point total, because you can bet up to 100,000 loyalty points. Here we are. Mark McGuire leading off versus Jeremy Burnitz? I don't know who that is. I've never heard of that player. Fake fan. But Mark McGuire up to bat here, and he's seen 2 strikes, has yet to swing the bat. Will Mark McGuire hit another dinger? And he pops it up right in front of the catcher, and the catcher is going to drop it and fall down and get murdered and fall down again. And Mark McGuire is safe after all that foolery, that tomfoolery we just witnessed. He is safe. What happened? And Mike Piazza back as the starting catcher for his team. And that is a ball down low. Breaking ball. Oh, was that one of the Simpsons characters I just heard? Where's that? Dude, the goat! Our goat! Chat, the goat's here. Ernie Banks is here. The actual goat. All right, and that is a soft liner straight to the shortstop, who is going to toss it to second base, and Mark McGuire is out because Mark McGuire is so full of PEDs that he can't run more than 1 mile an hour. And up to bat is Stephanie Morgan for the Red Bombers, or actually for the Angels, excuse me. The Anaheim Angels. And that is another soft line straight to the pitcher, and it looks like Mike Piazza is going to get thrown out here. He is. And the advancing runner is cut down, and Stephanie Morgan reaches first base on a fielder's choice. Now up to bat is Cal Ripken Jr., who's playing third base today. Well known for playing like 1 million games in a row that'll never, ever, ever be broken. I mean, it was like something crazy, like, what, 2,000 something? Why is everybody's brain on lag here? And the force out is on second. Too real, the worker onion and red eggs anyway, like. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm ready for you. See what you got, batter. Pardon me, batter.
Dante Robinson up to bat here, and Amir Khan is again the pitcher.
Excellent play.
And that is a bunt single. Okay, apparently bunting's the best thing you can do in this game. It's crazy. All right.
This one's for you, Teddy.
And Luann is up to bat for the Bombers, who is in the second position here and has the world's smallest strike zone, apparently. I don't like that one. I don't like when a child tells me to do that. All right, and the count is 1-1. That is a tiny strike zone. That is tiny.
Yo, look over here.
Oh, Shota Imanaga is actually pitching for the Cubs today. Would you look at that? All right, 1-2.
Heads up, dude.
And here's the pitch. And that is outside, down and away. Oh, is Dimitri in this game? You fucking nerd. Oh, and Amir gets the strikeout on a breaking ball. Strikes out Luan, and here comes Hugo Hernandez. Possibly another MLB player, I'm not entirely sure. And he hits a soft liner straight past the pitcher, but Dante should be out here. Never mind. He just puts it in his pocket for some reason. 2 on with only 1 out. 1 runner in scoring position here. Dante Robinson has speed on the bases. And up to bat is Sydney Weber. If she can put any kind of ball into, you know, put a ball into play here, she should get a run. And that is 2 balls. Amir just cannot get any of his command going. He's looking shaky on the mound here, on the bump. Kosovo Montenegro, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Backyard Baseball 2001. This game was released 25 years ago. And the swing, and that is going to be an out, maybe? Nope. Again. Oh, and Dante Robinson runs for home. Why are they just holding on to the ball? What's going on? Are they bugged? That was the second time that they just kind of let somebody hang out. Just hold on to the ball. Oh, my goat. My goat. My goat. Brother. Only the real OGs know. All right, 0 for nothing today. First at bat, and that is a ball, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ernie Steele with a great RBI chance here. Just incredible RBI chance. And he swings, and it's going down the first base line, and that should be an out. All right, I think there's something wrong here because they are, when they get possession of the ball, they just kind of stand there for a minute. I'm not sure that's, I'm not sure if that's how that's supposed to work, but a run did score. So that, I guess call that a sacrifice. Fly? No, I mean, it wasn't a fly ball. That is a sacrifice, just an RBI for whoever was just batting. I can't even remember because I'm so upset the fact that the game might be broken. So we might need to end this game and actually probably just we'll play through next inning. But oh, did I not close the betting on accident? Whoops. All right, hopefully the game's not. Forgot to close the betting. Also, shout out to baseball betting and sports betting. Name a more iconic duo. And all right, full count. Full count, 2 outs.
Pardon me, batter. Come on. Perhaps it would help if you kept your eyes open. Swing, swing, swing.
And that is a slow pop-up. And yeah, he just stands there with it. Okay. I think we might. Oh, is it because I have them on easy? I think it's because I have them on easy.
It's sweet.
Also, shout out to Alex Rodriguez, another PED user. Man, a lot of PED users. Then again, this is based in the late 90s. This is like the height of the PED era. South, I'm not playing Ages of Conflict today.
Way to go, dude.
All right, we're gonna see if there's any more ground balls if they just kind of hold it. Because if they do, we need to exit the game and put them on a harder difficulty. And that is a ball outside. One ball on the outside.
What are you waiting for? I see London.
And that is a bunt up the middle, going straight to the pitcher. Yeah, okay. It's because I have them on easy. Shit.
Ooh. Let's go, Blue. Let's go.
Can I not quit halfway through the game?
Hey, batter, batter.
Oh, I do timeout. That's right. Their roster. We need to leave the game, unfortunately. All right, well, that's unfortunate. I'll just, we'll just cancel that betting. All right, so it's got to be on hard so they actually do things. And let's go to Tin Can Alley. Oops. I did the wrong option here. Put them on hard. Put that on. And what did I say? Tin Can Alley? Here we go. All right, got the super duper monsters. Monsters. And then we've got Hornets. All right. And here is the bets. Betting is open. How many points do I have? Let's see here. Nope. Is it not gonna want? Because I want to bet too. I got a couple fingers in this pie. Come on, baby. Nah, whatever. All right. Oh, I have 488 points. Let's go. Let's do bet. Ooh, monsters. 3,405.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Ricky Johnson up to bat. Facing off against Gretchen Hasselhoff. And here's the pitch. And that is a strike because Ricky Johnson decided he wanted to bunt. Which, again, I don't know why you would want to do that being the leadoff. But, you know what? They're kids. You gotta understand that they're kids. They do dumb things. And that is a strikeout. Ricky Johnson decided that he really just didn't want to play. He just didn't want to swing. He went for a single bunt and just said, nah. Now we got Hugo Hernandez up to bat. And that is a big swing and a miss.
Easy out. Hey, better.
And the pitch. And a bunt down the first field, first base line, first field line, goddamn. And the bunt is successful, and he actually gets the infield single. It's Sammy motherfucking Sosa! Bro, I remember watching Sammy Sosa as a little kid. That was, I remember. And he fouls one back. He actually was just welcomed back to Wrigley Field for the first time in like 20-something years, a month or two ago, which is crazy. But welcome back, Sammy Sosa. And Sammy Sosa hits a fast liner to the second base line and is immediately caught. That is a crazy amount of exit velo for that ball, and it just gets caught on. It was just milk on a rope, baby. All right, Sally Dobbs up to bat. And that is low and inside here. 2 outs, 1 on for Sally Dobbs. And the steal attempt is going to be unsuccessful, and the runner is caught, and that is going to end the inning. Up to bat is the pitcher. All right, brother. Who starts their pitcher as the leadoff hitter? That's crazy town. That is just crazy town. All right. And she goes for the bunt attempt again, and that ball is a little high. Count 1-1. And that's another foul back with the bunt. And that is a perfect strike down in the inside bottom corner. And that is a strikeout for Luann. 4 pitches, 1 out. And here comes Annie Frazier, who I thought for sure that was Gretchen Hasselhoff. They might be the same person. They definitely might be the same person. Our sources have not confirmed that, but also that ball was just a tad too high, which I don't know if I believe. And swung on in a slow bouncer right in front of the catcher. Luann is going to grab it, and Ricky Johnson's going to throw it. And Annie is going to be safe. Safe at first because of the absolute tomfoolery that was occurring. All right, up to bat is Larry Walker. Again, another MLB player I do not recognize, and that is a ball. And Ricky Johnson throws it to third base as opposed to throwing it to second, trying to catch the runner. All right. You know what? That's. Oh, I think the audio might have.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I think the audio might have broke. But yeah, that's an interesting defensive play. Thank you for all the likes, by the way. Very appreciated. I'm not sure that's how that game that's how you're supposed to go about that. Okay, music's back. Music's back. It was a little too quiet to be alone with my thoughts, and that is swinging way too early. But and that is actually going to be unfortunate. Oh, she's gonna score actually, and everybody is safe. Just continual errors we're seeing here. And here comes Luke. Here comes Luke Lopez. Who is this? Is this an MLB player? Because this guy kind of looks like a MySim. Looks like an NPC. Like he's got some real NPC energy. All right, and that is a perfect pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike for Luke Lopez. Big swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. 1-2. Oh, and that is a bouncing ball straight to Marky Dubois, who throws it to first, and Luke is going to be safe. Why did you throw... Mark McGuire, why did you just throw that to third base? And Mark McGuire throws to third, the runners advance, and the Hornets score again. Alex...
This one.
All right, got Alex Gonzalez now up to bat here, and the Hornets have gotten two runs this inning with a runner in scoring position currently. Not a real stolen base threat here. Luann is cooked, although she is ahead in the count right now, 0-2. 0-2 is the count. And the pitch, and that is a bouncing ball to the third base line, gobbled up and thrown away, and Luann just does not care, and that is going to be another run for the Hornets. Chat, we can see the thing doing the thing, and the thing doing the thing, and the thing is happening the thing. What? Brother, I think your brain just blue screen. The count is 2-0. Yo, Ronaldo, how are you doing? How are you doing on this fine baseball evening? Big swing and a miss.
Look at me. Hey, we want a batter, not a ladder.
And that is another swing and a miss, and that is 2-2 the count with 1 out. Still a runner on second base. Luann needs to get out of this inning because she is getting hit around. And there it is, another more contact. Although this is soft, that's going to be a tag out going to third, and Luann is going to reach on a fielder's choice. Hell yeah, and here comes Alex Rodriguez. The real Ronaldo? It is actually the real Ronaldo. It just, he doesn't let us know because, you know, you don't want to be mobbed in chat, you know what I mean? And that's a lot of power. That is going to be bouncing off the truck, and Sally Dobbs throws the second, and that is going to be a very long single for Alex Rodriguez. And here comes Kenny Lofton.
You don't want me on those bases, man.
Sign my comment. How do you sign a comment? Do you want me to get a marker out and like sign my screen? Because I don't want to do that. That sounds expensive. I kind of need my both my monitors. And also I don't have a Sharpie. Which is weird. You'd think every house would have a Sharpie, but I have an apartment, so therefore I don't have to have a Sharpie. It's laws that you'll know when you get older.
Oh no!
All right, and that is a strikeout. And Luann gets out of the inning finally with 3 runs scored against her and 6 hits. And here comes Sally Dobbs. Remember, it was a runner was caught stealing to end the inning last time, so Sally Dobbs is up to bat again. No, print my comment, then sign it. Sorry, don't got a printer. If I had a printer, I would do it. But, don't got one of those. Y'all could donate to the Two Reel Printer Fund. Oh my God, that is a home run, baby. That has to be a home run. No, that doesn't count as a home run. Now does it count as a home run? I mean, it's gonna be it's essentially a home run because it's gonna stay up there. And there it is, Sally. What? What? She already rounded third. That is some crazy. That is. All right, so Sally Dobbs got a ground rule double. That should have been a home run, but all right.
Good job.
That's gonna advance the runner. Oh, never mind. The runner decided to run, and I think she's gonna get thrown out at first. No, she's gonna score. All right, the Monsters are on the board, 1-3. Let's go. Sean Green back from the last game and is now up to bat, and that's a ball. He looks at a ball. Good eye, good eye. It kind of looked like it clipped the right edge there, but nobody knows. This is why we need robo-umps. And that is a strike. 1-1 the count. I cannot believe Sally Dobbs got screwed there. It doesn't matter in the end. Show us my favorite face. What? My face is always my favorite face. Face to wear. Oh, you're talking about all the dead people in my closet. Yeah, I got rid of those when I moved. Why do you think I moved across the country? Duh. That's some dark humor, actually. YouTube, for all jokes intents and purposes, that was a joke. Yo, Jelly, my favorite chatter. How's it going? Welcome in. We were talking about blueberries a little bit earlier, also known as one message, and I just made me realize that I absolutely adore blueberry muffins and blueberry bagels. Blueberries go hard. Jason Giambi up to bat. I remember Jason Giambi. Who else? I wonder who's all. Oh, swing and a miss, and nobody on. One ball, one strike. One ball, one strike. I thought that said lube berries, and I'm like, hell yeah, dude. We also like lube berries here. And swung on, high pop up, right in front of the catcher, and that is going to be dropped by the catcher. And Gretchen's going to pick it up and throw to first, not in time. The runner is safe. And they still trouble on the base paths here for Gretchen Hasselhoff, and Chipper Jones up to bat. Chipper Jones, which sounds like a baseball name. I mean, people don't realize how many great names there are in like classic baseball. Like, just look at the old-timey names. They're all so good. All right, another bouncer. That's gonna bounce straight to second base. Unfortunate, and that is gonna be the third out of the inning. Monster score 1. But can Luann actually make it out of this inning? We have the same grad dad, but you have two my/you grad. Brother, that just hurt my brain trying to read. What I want you to do is I want you to delete that comment, proofread it, and resubmit it. You just try again.
All right.
I will grade you. Oh man, it feels good to throw out that kind of like voice tone again. I did a lot of TAing and tutoring, and I would always do that to kids to like scare them, but then I would be like, nah, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. You know, I'm that asshole TA. It was great. Don't go to grad school. If you go to college, great. Don't go to grad school. It's a scam. It makes you realize that you're not a good person, and all of that. And Gretchen Hasselhoff hits the shit out of a ball and throws it, but gets immediately thrown at it first. Is the daughter of the guy from the SpongeBob movie? Hell yeah, dude. The Hoff, David, the Hoff, Hasselhoff. Also known as the most popular celebrity in Germany during the 1980s. Or one of the most popular celebrities for some reason. They fucking loved him over there. The chat seems to has the same. It's Mr. Kaiser, a throttle Kaiser Nerdson. As far as AIOAFAK, repair the first. All right.
Let's go here.
All right. Anyway, but yeah, they loved the Hoff over in Germany back in the 80s, especially during the fall of the Berlin Wall. He hosted that thing. And the Scorpions have a great song about that too. Why are there two people on third? Why did the outfielder come up to cover third? What is going on here? All right, one on. Oh, that's a high pop fly, and that is going to get caught, and that is going to end the inning for the Hornets. They do not score. We move on to the top of the third. Marky Dubois. We are feet posting right now. Swing and a miss. Swing way out in front of that one. Never going to be able to catch that one.
Swing, batter, swing.
Not even close. Big swing, and that is a foul back for Marky Dubois. And here's the pitch, and the swing, and that is a strikeout. Fooled him. That is a strikeout swinging for Gretchen Hasselhoff, and here comes Ricky Johnson, also known as the most confident man in the world. Ricky Johnson. I wish I was intoxicated. That's not true. It is almost 7 o'clock for me, so I mean I can, and I'm over 21. But yeah. I hate your. I've always thought you only used red. The cliffhanger in that comment really is just it's really just kind of got me going here. Hugo Hernandez hits a massive ball straight to dead center. It goes off Moe's aluminum. All right, that is a long single. That is a long single, but here comes Sammy Sosa. And he's going to bunt. But Hugo's pretty fast, and so is Sammy Sosa, and that he's actually going to reach, so that's going to be 2 on now. That's a crazy play. That's a crazy play, but I guess it works. And here comes Sally Dobbs. famously robbed of a home run her last at bat, which was just ruled a ground rule double. Should have been a home run, should have been a dinger, but she did not run fast enough to make it to the plate in time. Unfortunate. Unfortunate to say the least. And big swing and a foul back, and the count is 1-2. 2 on. Little trouble on the base paths again for Gretchen. Will she get out of it this time? And Sally Dobbs hits a bouncer. That is going to be an easy tag out. Never mind. I'm a liar. What is going on here? The bases are loaded for Luann, the pitcher spot up. Again, this might be the time that you take Luann out for a pinch hitter. And that is going to be a strike. Despite the fact that the strike zone is absolutely tiny. And that is a ball. 1-1 the count. Come on, Luann. Let's get some runs. I've got 3,000 loyalty points on you, baby. All right, that is 2-1 the count. It would be hilarious if they walk a runner in here. That would be so sick. And that is a swing and a miss, and the audio just cut out for like half a second. And the count 2-2. And here's the pitch and the swing and a slow roller going to go foul just off of the right field line. All right, the sound has cut out again. And here's the pitch, and it is going to be fouled back. What a battle we are seeing unfold in front of our eyes right now. Luann is fighting for their best scoring opportunity, and Gretchen is just trying to get out of the inning without having any runs scored against her, and it is a full count right now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and here's the payoff pitch, and a swing and a miss, and Gretchen Hasselhoff gets out of the inning. No runs are scored, despite the fact that the bases were loaded. That is going to haunt the Monsters from here on out. Up to bat is Luke Lopez, who had a double in his first at-bat, playing catcher today. And it is the bottom of the third, 1-0 count. And here's the pitch and a swing. That is an out-breaking breaking ball, out swinging breaking ball, excuse me, and a bunt attempt puts the count at 1-2. The bunt is fouled back, the backstop. And here's the pitch and a strikeout. Luann Louis gets her 3rd strikeout of the evening, striking out the catcher. All right, Alex Gonzalez. Too real. Where is the second person? You're the one name is Too Real. What does this mean? Are you talking about on the channel? My channel name is Green Guy. I sometimes go by Too Real when I'm streaming, but the other guy, Orange Guy, he'll be on eventually, maybe. We're doing some recording tomorrow. So we're doing that. We just haven't been making many actual videos recently, but he streams on Twitch primarily. For the channel and all that, so eventually you'll be on, maybe, hard telling. And that is a swing and a miss. Oh, I forgot to close the betting again. Whoops. All right, full count. All right, and the pitch, and it is outside. Oh, no. Alex Gonzalez swings and misses at a garbage pitch way outside. Never intended for the strike to the box there. Strike zone. Oh, and that's belted to center. That's gonna actually be caught by Sally Dobbs. Never mind. Hard contact, but it is a long fly out. All right, and here comes Sean Green know, the best part about this game is just that you have all these MLB stars from the time, and I have no idea who half of them are. I mean, I know the legends, right? Like Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, and all of them. But half these people, couldn't tell you. And I was alive when they were playing, too. And I played this game as a child. And so it's funny that I have no idea who half these people are. In fact, Sean Green could just be somebody made up in the game. But I don't know. And that is gobbled up by Alex Gonzalez and thrown to first, and that is the first out of the inning. Like, I know who Jason Giambi is, right? But, so shout out to the, he was on the Athletics, right? I think he was on the Athletics. Shout out to the Athletics from this time period. That's where, like, sabermetrics comes from and all of that, all the Moneyball things that people like to talk about, that, like, you ruined baseball. You didn't ruin baseball. Just made it more interesting. It's more like Dungeons and Dragons now, if anything. You really combine all the stats. Except for you don't really roll dice, you hit a ball. But, you know, whatever. But yeah, baseball's great. And that is a strike. I guess that's the right thing to do. Nobody on, one out. Why swing on 3-0 unless you're trying to go yard? But, and now you've left yourself open to a full count here. You ruined the cat meow chick game. Cat meow chick game. And that is a walk for Jason Giambi. One out walk. Could be big here. Could be big for the Monsters. I need the Monsters to get some runs here because I put enough channel points on their team that if I don't win here, I'm going to be severely disappointed. In fact, I'm going to be so mad that I might just end the stream. I'm kidding. For the most part. But yeah. And another ball. 1-1 to count. This game definitely feels like a pretty big improvement over 97. Like they got the formula down. And that is going to be a long fly out. Oh, she's going to drop it actually. But still, Jason Giambi actually makes it to second. All right. Can you even get a home run on this map? Is this a no dinger allowed stadium? I called it a map. Tell me you're like 2 FPS pilled when you're 2 FPS pilled. God damn. Chat's usually is pretty dead because there's a lot of Europeans that watch us. I think the majority of our viewers are either American or European. And for a lot of them folks, it's like pretty early in the morning or pretty late at night. Oh my God. That was just a bullet to, down the left field line there. 2 on, 1 out for Marky Dubois, and he lines one straight to the second baseman, I guess. Yeah, they had a shift going on. I forgot this is like pre-rules about the shift. All right, 2 outs, 2 on for Ricky Johnson, the catcher. And hit. She throw you a hanging breaking ball straight down the center of the plate, and you're going to bunt? Ricky Johnson. Ricky Johnson. What the fuck? It's just insulting is what it is. It's just insulting. Oof. And that is a strikeout. Good. I don't want my channel points anyway. Fuck them. I don't need them. All right. Here comes Alex Rodriguez.
This might hurt, but only for a second.
I think I am the on. All right, and that is low and inside. Man, it is, it's only like 80 degrees outside, and I am cooking in my apartment right now. And that is 2-0. 2-0 the count. And, oh, shit. And that is a strike using the freeze ball. Come on, man, you got this. And 3-1. Is Alex Rodriguez going to be able to draw the walk here, or are you swinging? On 3-1, you're not swinging. No way you're swinging.
Look at me.
Brother, why did you swing at that? Why would you swing at that? That was clearly up and away. I mean, just up. And that is a leadoff walk for the Hornets here. Luann must be getting kind of tired. She's at 55 pitches. Let's go. This game is also on mobile, by the way.
On those bases, man. I'm rooting for the other team.
All right, Kenny Lofton. And that is a dribbler going down the left field line. And I don't think any of the players knew where that was. And Kenny Lofton wanted to turn 2 there, but didn't happen. But he seems to be super fast, so we gotta watch out for the double steal here. And here comes Jocinda Smith.
Watch this. Home run.
Her head looks like a gourd of some sort. And big swing and a bouncing ball. Jocinda Smith is going to load the bases here, and that is thrown away. Alex Rodriguez, is he gonna make it to home plate? And he does. He does. He scores on the error. And that is a 4-1 ball game with no outs, actually. This could be a crooked inning. Could put up a pretty crooked number here for the Hornets. And Gretchen Hasselhoff swings at a ball straight down the center of the plate and fouls it off just a little bit. I think probably behind on that one. Just fouls it off. And Sally Dobbs comes in as the replacement after giving up 4 runs, and Sally Dobbs throws a heater down and inside. And here's the swing, or the pitch, and that is high and outside, just off upper left-hand corner there. And that is pretty much the same exact pitch, and Gretchen Hasselhoff swings at it, misses, and she is the first out of the inning. Sally Dobbs coming in a relief appearance, gets the first out of the inning. Can she pitch around this kind of mess that she was put in? And that is a great inside pitch right around the hands. Annie Frazier had no chance of getting around that and misses. And the plan seems to be pitching this to pitch Annie inside here. Can we working on the Big Bang Theory? I don't work for the Big Bang Theory. And as far as I'm aware, is the Big Bang Theory still even on TV? And oh, by the way, they're gonna score after this a random throw to third for no reason, and that's gonna be a double for Annie Frazier for no good reason. For just no good reason. There's no reason that should be a double.
Let's go here.
All right, Larry Walker, what do you got? You hit a double your last time up. I think this is the part of the order that the first time up got all of their runs, also known as 3 of them. And 0-1 the count. And here's the pitch and the swing, and that's actually gonna find the gap.
Yellow, get him.
And that is going to be another RBI for Larry Walker. And this is turning to a blowout very, very, very quickly. All right. Here comes Luke Lopez. And that is a ball low and inside. Yeah, I'm gonna lose all my channel points here, and I'm kind of sad about it. And the slow ball, and he just stands there like a statue. Why? Brother, I don't know what you mean, wear my second favorite face. You're speaking nonsense. And you might need to go to bed. All right. 2-2 the count. And Sally Dobbs gets the strikeout. And is that the third out? Oh, nope, that's only the second out. All right, Sally Dobbs actually not doing too bad.
Watch this one.
Not doing too bad at all. I mean, 2 runs have scored, but you know, that's beside the point. said you have faces in your closet? Nah. You have faces in your closet. And that is a little high. And the pitch. And that is 2 balls and 1 strike. Yeah, I think this is going to be the last game of the day. It's been fun, but not getting that much chat interaction here. And I worked a full day of work today, so yeah. But thank you everybody that's been watching. We're going to finish this game out, obviously. But I'll be streaming again on Saturday or something. And that's going to end the inning. The Hornets score 3. I'm going to be streaming again on Saturday. Probably... I got to figure out what I'm going to stream, but it'll be something. Stay tuned on Discord. Oh, Hugo Hernandez just hits a super ball. And that is going to bounce around on top there for the ground rule double, I think. Unless that's going to stay up there this time. And is that going to be a home run? And that's a home run for the Monsters. This game ain't over yet. Yo, Software Dinner Ad, what's up? How are you? Oh, and it is... It might have died. The ball might be... Oh. Are they going to take the run away? Nope. They're... I don't know what happened. I guess it's a double. I guess it's a double somehow. All right, and that is a ball. 2-6, or 6-2 in favor of the Hornets. And that is a fast ground ball hit straight to the shortstop out in the outfield, and that is Sammy Sosa is going to reach. Here comes Sally Dobbs. She's on a cycle watch right now. Has hit the single and the double. Can she get the home run or the triple? Like I said, I don't know if you can get a home run on this map. But we'll see. We'll see. If anyone's going to do it, it's probably not going to be Sally Dobbs. This is the new one. This is the re-release of Backyard Baseball 2001. And it's the one that I played as a kid a lot. And I'm enjoying it so far. It's definitely not as goofy as 97, but it's still pretty goofy. It is still pretty goofy. And, yeah, thank you everybody that's been watching. Very appreciated. Gretch is at 74 pitches already. God damn. I'm surprised they haven't pulled her. Can't seem to find the strike zone right now, though. We have 1 on and no outs at a full count here. Can we get 2 on with no outs here? Oh! And Sally Dobbs, caught looking, is thrown out. Or, caught looking, excuse me. That's a backwards K, baby. Wham! All right. Oh, no, wait. Do they go like that, don't they? They, like, punch the air? If that's a... Yeah, I think they go like, yeah. I don't remember. You know... And here, and Luann hits a pretty fast ground ball to second base, and she is thrown out at first, and Sammy Sosa advances to second. All right, Sean Green, get in there, baby. Let's get some runs. Let's get some runs. Let's have the runs. All right. Come on, Sean. Come on, baby. Let's go. And the pitch. And that's just a swing and a miss. 2 outs, runner on second, 1 run in. Monsters need a bigger inning than this. I'm kind of quiet. Am I not coming through? I could turn down the game too. And wow, everybody's gonna be safe. Sammy Sosa's gonna run for home, and now he's caught in a rundown. Holy shit balls, that was a fast ass throw. God damn. Okay, let me I guess I cannot turn down the audio. Sorry if I'm a little quiet.
I'm gonna knock the stuffing out of this one.
Here, let me mute myself and try to listen to the playback.
Like an old lady in a pretty little store.
Hey, swing, swing.
Ooh, whoops, sorry.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Oh, we want a pitcher, not a belly itcher. You didn't need a well-balanced breakfast. Weak.
Way to go, man. Let's go, team.
Yeah, I'm definitely a little quiet, but, you know, we out here.
This might hurt, but only for a second.
Okay, how did she get out? How did she get out? How do you get out like that? Come on, man. Oh, laced one. And that's going to make it all the way to the outfield wall, and that's going to skip away from Luann here. And Alex Rodriguez is going to make it safe at first.
You don't want me on those bases, man. You want a picture, not a belly. Okay, I'm rooting.
And the swing. That is correct, yeah. So the original developers of this game, Humongous Entertainment, like went kaput sometime in the 2000s. I think it was the 2000s, it might have been the 2010s. And all of their games was like abandonware, and you had to have an older machine to run it, or it just wouldn't run, like compatibility packs wouldn't work or something like that. And so they've been remade and they work fine, and yeah, it's great. And they're put together by an indie developer, Mega Cat Studios. You know, we like to we like to support the independent studios that do fun things like this. So shout out to them. I tweeted at them on Blue Sky and told them I was going to stream this, and they like the tweet. So like I'm kind of famous. What can I say? Jocinna Smith hits one into moderate outfield, and Sammy Sosa drops it. Sammy Sosa, come on, Sammy. Sammy. All right. And here's the crazy ball again. Sally Dobbs misses just upstairs. And that is a strike. A strike on Gretchen Hasselhoff here. And that is a bunt up the middle, and Sally's going to throw it to third, and Alex Rodriguez is out. The Hornets do not score, and Jason Giambi and the Monsters are down to their final outs here. 3 outs and 4 runs. They have to score 4 runs. Otherwise, this game might be over. This game might be over. 2 balls, 2-0 the count. Gretchen's still pitching, even though she's at 84 pitches. She's actually getting to the point where most MLB pitchers are usually taken out, which is crazy. Like modern. All right, 2-1 the count, and here comes a meatball down the middle. Jason Giambi. It was a meatball. It was mom's spaghetti literally down the middle of the fucking plate. And he swings like a mile too soon. Like, it was like 3 hours too soon. Come on, brother. That is 1 down in the inning. And this is gonna be low. That ball is low. And here's the pitch. And that is a swing and a miss. Painted that corner with the freeze ball. I'm gonna be super impressed if Gretchen goes all the way through this game. 2-1. 2-1. And that's a strike. 2-2. Gretchen Hasselhoff is 1 strike and 2 outs away from completing this game. And Chipper Jones is gonna swing and miss That's our second strikeout of the inning. Gretchen Hasselhoff is putting on a clinic of 2-run ball. 8 punch-outs, only 1 base on balls. Marky Dubois hits a monster ball off of the side of that building for a long single and is running to second and is gonna get tagged out by Alex Rodriguez. This is gonna end the game off of a base running mistake. Anyway, thank you everybody that watched. I hope you enjoyed. If you were new here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all of that. If you're watching the VOD for some reason, thank you, and have a good rest of your day.